Those are just examples of risks and hazards that we can experience if we are delinquent to our workplace area. Good day everyone, good day people. I am Andal. This infographic video will show 4 ways on how to eliminate hazard or risk into our workplace area, especially in hospitality industry. But before that, let me give you a brief discussion why it is important to identify a risk and hazard. Risk identifications enables businesses to develop plans to minimize harmful events before they arise. Risk is the chance or possibility that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect if he or she exposed to a hazard. It also applies to situations with property, equipment loss, and also even to our work environment.
First, seek advice. Just because you run a successful business, it doesn't mean you are an expert in all of its aspects. For your first step, find the workplace and health safety consultant to help you identify risks in your work environment and advise you on how to minimize them. Also, seek their help in developing formal and informal training programs as well as resources like how-to posters and manuals. Spending money in the short term on essentials like these will give your WHS program a strong foundation, and good will save your money in the long run. Next, develop a consultative culture. A healthy workplace culture means happier and more productive employees. But how do you go about achieving it? All too often, time and work pressures take your employees' feedback. You ultimately want a culture where your team members feel comfortable raising safety issues and are identifying and discussing risk. Next, formalize on-the-job training. If proper training is conducted, people in panic can be managed better, preventing the worst scenario from happening. There is no better way to learn and retain information to put it into practice. So follow up induction with some practical training. Assign an onboarding body for each new worker, someone who is at the same level but has been in the business long enough to know how it operates and what's required on a daily basis. While you're likely to have a range of ages and experience in your new hires, a body can pass on valuable knowledge to younger team members. And by that, the securities of the employees will avoid the potential hazards and risks to their workplace area. Last, appoint health and safety mentors. New employees have a lot on their minds. They're concerned about where to park, who their co-workers are, where their work area is, and what the employee benefits are. It's easy to see how they could become distracted from safety. Giving your employees adequate support is key to their safety. Appoint a mentor to each new hire so they can feel confident they have someone to turn to who will happily give them advice and answer their questions, big and small, about safe work practices. Establishing a reliable and familiar communication channel at the start means employees are more likely to trust their mentors and speak up about their concerns. And that would be all for eliminating hazards and risks in hospitality industry. I hope you learned a lot of things. Thank you.